Hey there, I'm back with page 13. It's more word problems. I knew you'd be excited about this one. So, word problems. Let's start by looking at number 4 right at the top. I think that one has something tricky in there that I wanted to go over with you, and then I'll leave the other 3 for you guys to do on your own. All right, so remember, we need let statements. And this one says, find 3 consecutive integers. So remember, consecutive means right after another. So we need 3 let statements. And we're gonna stop there and write our let statements first. So if I'm doing a consecutive integer one, let x equal the first number is our first one. Let x plus 1 equal your second number. And let x plus 2 equal your third number. Okay? So there we are. We're started. So then it tells us such that the square of the first just means I take the first number with an x and I put a square next to it. Is, remember, when I hear the word is, that's my equals. It says 14 less than. So this matters that I have to reverse my order. And if you remember, when we would go through this, we would make some kind of note as we were going along that we couldn't put it in the same order that we see it in, that we have to put it in a different location. So it's 14 less than the product. Remember, product means multiply. I'm multiplying the second and the third. When I do that, I have to put them in parentheses, and it adds one extra step there. So I have x squared equals, and then I'm going to write the product of the 2, and I'll show you in just a second. So it looks like this. Okay? If you remember back when we have 2 parentheses that have an x plus 1 and an x plus 2 in it, we did the box. Some of you like to do something called double twang. Most of you know what the box is, okay? So if you have a little corner of your page, I'll remind you what the box looks like. Looks like this. And then remember, I'm gonna do x times x to give me x squared. I'm doing x times 1 here to get 1x. I do 2 times x to get 2x. And 2 times 1 to get 2. So we're multiplying all the way around. And then when I go through, I'm going to find like terms. And remember, we would use our little chart to remember that when we have those like terms, then we're going to add them. So I have x squared. I'm going to add these 2 to get 3x, and then I have a 2. So I'm going to rewrite what I have. X squared equals x squared plus 3x plus 2. And don't forget to drop down the minus 14. That's a real easy way to make a mistake. Oh, sorry. Just looks like that. So then now, we would get excited in class because we had an x squared on this side and an x squared on this side. We would go and subtract them, and when you subtract them, you end up with 0 on that side. Whoops, sorry. There you are. Okay. On the right-hand side, we're going to combine our like terms, which are 2 and negative 14. So I'm going to rewrite the 0 equals 3x minus 12. And then I think I'm going to put my 12 on the other side. You could do either one. I want this negative to turn into a positive. So I'm going to take that negative 12. I'm going to add it and add it. And I have 12 equals 3x. We're almost done. I'm going to divide by 3 because I want that x alone. And I have x equaling 4. If you remember back to the other video, you're not done yet. You have to take that 4 and plug it in up at the top, and then keep going when you plug it in. So my first answer is 4. X equals 4. We found that out. I'm going to take that 4 and plug it in where X is and have 4 plus 1 gives me 5. And then I come down here and I have 4 plus 2, because X is always 4, to get 6. And there we are, just like that. So my answers for this one are 4, 5, and 6. All right. So try those 3 problems on your own, okay? And you will be all set for the word problems, okay? I'm so proud of you for plugging through, for keeping up with things. I can't wait to get back together. This is really not my favorite way to do math, and I definitely miss all your faces. All right? Thanks so much and have a great day.